lot of people that don't like us as personal injury lawyers.
So I hear.
There are a lot of jokes about us.
Yes.
And there are a lot of derogatory terms about us, one of which is ambulance chaser.
Yeah.
How does it make you feel if someone refers to you as an ambulance chaser?
You know, I think in my uncle's phone, I am listed under my contact as ambulance chaser.
And that's your uncle?
That's my uncle, yeah. He's always the first to tease me. But at the end of the day, I think that he acknowledges the service that we provide in the community. And it's all just, fun and jokes with him. I understand that there is a little bit of a reputation or a disconnect, but I think a lot of times that derives from lack of knowledge of what we do day to day, particularly with our firm. There's always going to be lawyers and attorneys that maybe get cases in less than savory ways, but that's not us, and it's never been us. And I think that that's why we just understand that that's a joke. We don't take it personally. It reflects a very small portion of our community, and it doesn't reflect our firm whatsoever.
And I will say that it is always in the client's best interest to contact a lawyer as soon as possible.
Absolutely.
The insurance companies are very aggressive. There's no prohibition for the insurance adjuster to go and take a statement from you, which is always a bad idea, or offer you $1,500 and you're still treating.
Absolutely.
Always a bad idea. But it is in the client's best interest to at least consult with a personal injury lawyer and explain how we charge.
It's a wholly contingent. It's 100% contingency fee.
Yeah, that's an important point that we're constantly trying to get out to the public,
Right.
is that, personal injury lawyers offer a free consultation, and there's no upfront money. You never have to pay any money out of your pocket, and you only have to pay if the lawyer makes a recovery. And that's not just us, that's all personal injury lawyers.
Right. And we get a fair amount of clients that say, why should I hire a personal injury lawyer? I can settle the claim myself. The adjuster tells me I can settle. They're ready to write a check for me today. And I'll always tell clients, and this is true, studies have shown that attorneys will get a 2 to 3 times better result than if a person represents themselves. And I'll also tell them this, which is true. The insurance companies have what they call unrepresented adjusters and represented adjusters. So they have the unrepresented adjusters. They're the nice ones. They're the ones that'll, call you every day and ask how you're doing and have that check ready to go. And those represented adjusters that we deal with, they're the nasty, mean ones. Mm-hmm. Because they know ultimately that we can follow through on our threats and we can take them to court. Right. And if you're pro se, you can't do that.
Pro se meaning without a lawyer.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a constant challenge. Educating the public. That's another one of our firm values, is that we want to help everybody understand what their rights are. There's an interesting statistic that only 40% of the people who are in car accidents ever call a lawyer.
Wow.
Which means there's 60% of the people that get in wrecks who never call a lawyer. Now, why don't they call a lawyer? Well, maybe they don't know that you don't have to pay. Maybe they don't like lawyers. Maybe they trust the insurance company. Maybe they're not hurt. All of those reasons. But because there's no charge and because it's a free consultation, it really is in the best interest of everybody to pick up the phone.
Yeah, absolutely. We've taken quite a few cases of individuals that the settlement or the insurance company has attempted to settle, and we've had to unwind some of that because the insurance company has misled the person. One case comes to mind of a young couple that was in an auto accident, and she was pregnant. And they were off work for at least a couple weeks, and the insurance company contacted them and said, hey, do you want $1,500 each today? And they said, sure, because they were under the impression it was partially maybe lost wages. I mean, she was still pregnant, so she wasn't sure of her full injuries. And he said, okay, I'm going to record this. Just say yes, yes, and yes, and we'll issue the check. And guess what? They released according to the insurance company, them from liability. So we came in and we unwound that, and we successfully won in court, and they were able to get the settlements that they were owed, which was more.
Which is a lot more.
Yeah, which was much
than
more
$1,500.
than what they were offered by the insurance company. Yeah.
I've never had a case where the insurance adjuster made an offer and we took the case over, and even after our attorney's fees, right, even after we get paid, the client has always gotten more money in their pocket than they would have if they settled themselves.
Absolutely.
But, some people are insistent, some people are gullible. All we can do is try to educate them to what their rights are and what we can do for them.
Absolutely. Yeah. What do they have to lose? It's a free consultation.
Great. Well, thanks so much, Jess.
Thanks for having me.